Life is a choice, Pastor Cho Gun-hui. Someone said, life is a choice. Indeed, life is about constantly making choices. Friends, partners, majors, careers, even the clothes we wear and the food we eat are all choices. And to live a life of faith well, we also make choices about the church. However, such active choices are both a freedom and a privilege, and they lead to the responsibility of bearing the consequences that come with them. On the other hand, when we say life is a choice, we must recognize that there are not only active choices, but also passive choices where we are chosen. The fact that a person is born is not something they can choose for themselves. Moreover, the environment and conditions into which one is born are not a choice of the one being born. Whether born into a wealthy family or a poor one, and whether in Korea or abroad, the environment and circumstances of birth vary greatly, but who can choose where they will be born? In that sense, if choosing is a freedom and a privilege, then being chosen is a grace and a blessing that we must recognize. In any household in China, wherever you go, the person who cooks is always a man. If you have visited China, you would know that among its 1.3 billion people, they live in a culture where all cooking is done by men. Even after going to work, women just sit still while men do the shopping and prepare the food. The wife sits inside taking care of the children, and when her husband sets the food, she complains about whether he did well or not. In some houses, I found that the men eat outside altogether. The women sit in the main room and eat with the children. As I kept watching this, I couldn't help but say, "Oh God, thank you for being born on Korean soil." I thought about how terrible it would have been if I had been born there by mistake. Everyone, don't our country's men sit like kings and enjoy the meals prepared by their wives? Yet, you never seem to be grateful. Starting today, please express your gratitude. Being served while sitting is not a culture shared by the entire world. In a sense, it is a special culture that only we possess. But when have we ever thought to be thankful for it? Not recognizing grace as grace means you know nothing. You must acknowledge grace as grace, receive it with gratitude, and believe in it. Everyone, it's not just that we are born, but our faith is also about being reborn. There may be some who say that I chose Jesus of Christianity instead of the Buddha of Buddhism. However, the truth is that I did not choose Jesus. I must understand that Jesus chose me. This is what is referred to as the prevenient grace in Christianity, that is, God's sovereign choice. In Ephesians 28, the Apostle Paul says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God." It is a gift from God. That is, the grace that makes us believe comes first. The reason we believe in Jesus and are saved is not because we have cut it out, nor because we have done many good deeds, nor because we have righteousness. It is entirely the grace of God. Today we must recognize that participating in God's work and serving is entirely given within God's grace. Everyone, if we live only by the principle of choice, we will lead a selfish and tiring life. However, if we understand and live by the principle of being chosen, we will lead a grace-centered life. We thank the Lord for choosing us and allowing the true warmth to be conceived in our hearts, so that we may enjoy the blessing of being children of God. May there be grace to glorify God, and I bless you in the name of the Lord.